Okay, so we had our little sneak peek last night of that little junk box, and then I've used that same wooden one today. I had a whole bunch of pieces that were in this blue plastic one, and I'm going to try and get through both of these, this one and this tub here, which I gave a preview of. It's got heaps of silver bangles on the top, and only because I really want to look through that one. I don't want them to be longer than 20 minutes, so we'll see how we go. And this here, this little bag here, I already know what's in here, because when I was originally going through the brooches with a view to just buying brooches, she did show me these pieces. So I'll go through and show you what's in here. This one here it's gold, definitely gold, but I don't know what carat it is. It's a little bar brooch with stones in. Now, I thought at first the stones might be diamonds, but they have a bit of a blue tinge, so maybe aquamarines. It's got a really old pin, and in the same box just had a single gold earring, so I'll probably likely just be scrapping that. But they were really lovely. There's a couple of bits of gold in here as we go. This is one I pulled out. It's she thought it was Dior, but it's not. It's Dior gold filled brooch, and it does have the little gold filled panel here. See, it's Dior. I don't know what it is about being out here, but it's making me sneeze today. Bless me. Okay, let's get out the other bits that are in here. To show you these, there's some more gold bits in here. There was this pen, it is not gold, but it does have a genuine pearl on it. But the pieces that I spotted that were on here, she had these little pearls hanging on here. And she thought this was gold too, but since coming home I've had a look at it on the day, and it's actually stamped 925, so it's sterling with gold over the top, and it's a lovely big pearl. This second one is stamped 9 carat gold, and it's a pearl. This next one is just a really crappy costume one, and then this one is I think it's an earring, a screwback earring, and I haven't tested it for gold, but it looks gold to me. I haven't looked on it to see if it has a stamp. So it's quite funny that she has things mixed together that are higher value and lower value, but that's just I think how it's going to be through this whole lot. So there's some gold pieces. I just dropped something in there, but I don't know what it was. And then what I've got in my hand, this was some other individual pieces I picked out, this is a gold peridot ring. It's a really nice faceted peridot, and it is stamped 9 carat. I think it's 9 carat. Yep, it's likely an English one. So that's another nice bit of gold. And then there was this really lovely pearl, vintage pearl ring. And like I said, this is pieces when I was just going to buy individual pieces from her that I'd kind of grabbed out from the trays that she'd brought out to show me. It's really, really nice construction on this ring. Really old one. I actually really like it. I was going to buy it for myself, that's why. So there's that one. And then it was actually when we were piling stuff from the drawers into those bags that I spotted this. This went flying past me, and straight away I knew this type of clasp. This is Middle Eastern style bracelet, and I believe that this is gold. It doesn't have a mark on it, but it's likely 22 carat, like a high carat gold. And I will be taking that to have it tested. Like I said, I think I dropped something in here, but I don't know what it was. A couple of the other bits that I picked out that I was intending to buy individually was in this little bag here. This really lovely sterling silver fob, and it to put on a chain. Really beautiful. It's marked 925 just here on the little ring. And what's good about this one is that it hasn't been engraved. So I thought I was going to grab that one. And for my hubby, I was going to grab this. He likes things with coins or like medals. And this is also sterling silver encased. I don't really know anything about the coin. We haven't really looked into them. And it's on a sterling silver chain, if anyone knows what that is. The other one that I was going to grab for myself, which she actually didn't think it was silver, but I knew it was, is this really lovely necklace. I just really thought that this was a nice panel, and I could see myself wearing it. The nice flowers, and then it's on a long chain, and she just had it in a tray of what she thought was junk jewellery, and it's stamped 925 here. But I thought that was really lovely. So I picked that one out. And the last piece that I know that's in here is this one. Excuse me if I sniff. Got a bit of sniffles going on. And I picked this out for my husband. It's a really cool old fob. It's got Edward and Alexandra crowned 20th of June 1902, and then it has writing on the back. And that's on a sterling silver chain too, and I really like that. My husband likes coins and old medals and fobs, so yeah, so that's how I already knew what those pieces were. But these pieces, I don't know what's in here. So let's get into some unknowns. But I just thought I'd show you those since they were floating on the top of this pot. Now, it was requested that I take things out of the bag, so I will. But I will be popping them back in so they don't get out of control. Oh, this is nice. It's a sterling silver pendant with all gemstones. And it's also on a sterling silver chain. That's actually really cool. They're like little dangly, all different types of gemstones. Pop that back in. Oh, what else is here? This big one. I don't know that this is silver. No, it just looks like a costume, like a big chunky costume necklace. The tone is not right for silver. So that's just a big chunky necklace. I'm not going to put that back in the baggie. Another empty baggie. What's this? That's cute. Opening bags. I'm opening bags for the person who asked. That's lovely. The mother of pearl butterfly. And yep, that's stamped. It's stamped 800 silver, which is European silver. And that looks to be on a silver chain too. It's actually really pretty. What's this one? A Siam silver. This Siam is made in Thailand. Just clips open like this. It's actually stamped there. Siam silver. And it's got these lovely dancing ladies on green enamel. That's pretty. There looks to be a lot of silver actually just in these two tubs. And they're not even tubs that, like the big large one that I showed in the very first video was the one that was supposed to have all the silver in. So it seems like there's a lot of silver floating through here. This is cool. It's all hallmarked. It is stamped silver and it's got London hallmarks. I don't know what these two are or these three are. I'll have to look them up. But it's a really big, heavy silver medallion on a silver chain. It's really cool actually. Very heavy. Put that back in. What's this one? Oh, that's cute. Oh, it's a little a gum nut and a gum leaf. It does have sterling silver stamped on it. It's on a silver chain. And when I look closer, I might, unless I see maker's marks straight off the bat, I'll have to have a look through later. And I may find maker's marks later, which I can add in the comments of the videos. This is lovely. Oh, I don't want to break it. A little bit tangled. It looks like a marcasite necklace with a pearl in the middle. Isn't that pretty? Doesn't seem to be any stones missing, which is good. And it looks like a genuine pearl, and it's got a really lovely, it's got a knot in it. Really lovely old clasp, stamped sterling. And then there's a little marcasite on the clasp too. That's actually really lovely. She did say there was some nice feminine sort of delicate pieces in here. And that's really nice. Oh, I will say, there has been a few people asking in the comments how much I did pay for the lot. I wasn't going to say till the end, but I actually paid $2,500 Australian for those that are in other countries that follow. And that was for everything that you saw over the whole table. And it's the most I've ever paid for a collection, but I figured I bought this so that I could take all the pieces I want for my own collection. And then I've been dabbling and thinking about opening an eBay store, and I definitely will be doing it now. I've actually registered a business name online and actually opened an eBay store under the Asset Girl, but I am not going to be listing in it till July 1st so that I can start in the new financial year. But I will do a video about that afterwards. But just thought I will mention that, yes, it was $2,500 for the whole lot. And yes, some of these pieces will be for sale, but after I've gone through them all and I've decided what I'm keeping for my own collection. This is a really lovely amber. It's got two different coloured ambers and on sterling silver. It's really pretty. What bag did I get that from? Yeah, oh well. This looks like, actually there's a lot of silver in here just from what I can see. I'm looking at the time. We're already at 9 minutes. We might have to do the other box in a different video. This is pretty. Sterling silver, and it's got like a green glass in it. Oh, there's one missing, but I'm sure there's going to be a lot of pieces in here that will end up being repair. This one's marked Mexico. Looks like a child's bracelet actually. It's so teeny. It's this big rose gold thing. Oh, I'd love if this was rose gold. I've been looking for rose gold, but I think it's just plated. But still very pretty. I'm going to sneeze again. Must be a tree out here. It's gone into flower. It's setting me off. I'm at my backyard on the back porch because it's the only place I've got decent lighting to do this. Oh, this is lovely. Isn't that pretty? It looks like a citrine. I wonder if that's sterling or if it's just costume. Oh, it's 1928. So it's a vintage brand, or a brand that copies vintage styles. So that's a really, really pretty piece. I should put them back in the bags there. I'll do it after, because I wouldn't have a closer look at them anyway before I sort them into their tubs. From the lot yesterday, about 50% of it, the little scrap lot that I did, ended up being silver. My hubby went through afterwards, and this is kind of interesting. And he sorted it all out. Don't know how that's supposed to work. I think it's a bit tangled, or maybe it's a bracelet. It's got a name on here. Oh, you'll be able to see it. Putu barley. And it's got a genuine black pearl. And I don't know if this is silver. It probably might be by the look of it. And it looks to me like it wraps around like this and hooks on to do up. So it's like a multi-strand bracelet with a pearl. I have to have a look a bit closer to see if it has a sterling silver mark on it. But that's really pretty. Let's keep going. What's in this one? It's like another medal. I can't even read what that says, but I'll let you read it quickly. Flip it over. 1880. It does have a silver mark here down at the bottom. Is that silver? I can't see close enough. It's kind of a goldy tone to it as well. I think this is just a plated chain, but that's a really interesting fob. This one just looks like costume. Actually, I'm not going to bother getting this out. It's just a costume pendant with a pair of matching earrings. Still very pretty. A little single shell earring. This one says it's 925 on the packet, so I'm not going to get it out. Let's just trust that it is. If it does actually have a little hang tag, which I'll try to read. Now I'm going to have to get it out. It's got a hang tag and I can't read it from in the bag. Because it looks gold toned, but yes. Can you see? 95. So it's like a gold toned chain that's sterling and then probably likely gold plated over the top. This is just, oh no, there's some silver in there. Let's open it up. Force myself to do it. This is lovely. It looks to be sterling silver. Pendant on a shell necklace. The necklace itself isn't silver, so actually that may not be, but I'll have a closer look later. More empty baggies. What's this one? This looks like it might be a rosary. It's got the cross. Might have come off. Oh, it's a vintage rosary that's in pieces. Needs to be fixed. Really nice old one though. Glass. It's missing the Jesus off the cross. Pop him back in the bag so the pieces don't get lost. I'm just going to pause for 2 seconds while I sneeze. Okay, back again. I just felt like I had to do a really huge sneeze then. And while I paused it, a kookaburra right behind me started going off. So we missed the kookaburra. Don't know if you might have got the beginning of it. Oh, this is nice. Beautiful crystal strand necklace. It is missing a little hook off the end, but I'm sure in all this mountain of jewellery I will have a hook to repair it. Just 1950s crystal multi-strand necklace. What's in this one? It's a vintage necklace. It's got some pearls missing. I do have a lady that does repairs for me for pieces I want to keep. Or I've been having a chat to hubby about how to sell off the pieces that we don't want to keep. So I might do on my Asset Girl eBay like some repair lots if it's something I don't feel that's worth fixing on its own. They're pretty, just modern. Earrings. What's this big thing? This is like Indian costume jewellery. Missing a few stones. And that's what this one is too. It's supposed to be that sort of mogul look. It's just costume. Very pretty. Not my kind of thing I would keep, but I'm sure someone will love it. This is a Mexican alpaca. Like you've seen some of the brooches that I found recently, but this one's a hair clip. It is broken, but very pretty. And my bunny, the bunny that I showed in the preview. Oh, I spotted him. How cute is he? He looks like he had a little nose at one point. He's so freaking cute. I'll definitely be keeping him. Absolutely sweet as. Saw his little face as I was having a quick dig through brooches. That's this lovely thing. Let's have a look. Oh, I don't know if this is silver. It's like a Tibetan style or Balinese necklace. It doesn't look silver to me. Looks like it could be like coin silver or something, like the alpaca, like a portion of silver. All these baggies. These earrings are interesting. They're screwback ones, and they have like that a little something inside them. Don't know what that little something is. I've seen a few things like this over the years where they have something inside, but I've never known what it was. You see there's like a little piece of stone that moves around inside, but just little screwback earrings. There is a couple of tubs that are all earrings, and we will decide at the time whether you want to see hundreds of pairs of earrings go past the camera or whether I should just go through and then pull out highlights. So let me know, do you still want to continue to see every single piece, or would you like to see highlights of things like earrings? This is really lovely. Mother of pearl shell necklace. And it looks like that's what this is too, so I won't grab that out. Another mother of pearl shell necklace. This one looks sterling. Yep, it is. Sterling silver bracelet. And these earrings are interesting. They look like a red jade. And we thought they may be gold because the colour's right for them to be gold. But then they have a weird tarnish on the bottom here. So we're going to have to test those. Oh, hang on, that one's got a back. Maybe there's a stamp on the back of this one. No, they might just be costume. We'll have a closer look. So this is the pair. Very nice. I've had some bracelets over the years that are the same design, that panels. What's this? This is just a little costume necklace. You can tell it's costume. In a box. This is a power shell necklace. Let me grab that out. I'll pull this out. Well, this wasn't an onyx pendant, but it's been broken. But the bail is marked sterling, and so is the chain. So we can still utilize the chain on something else. But that's broken, that pendant. And the last piece in here, which, oh, I can see a panel already. Signature panel. This is lovely. Really beautiful sterling silver necklace. And I think I know who this designer is. Yep, I was right. It is Dane Craft Sterling. So anyone who's a jewellery collector will know that this is a good piece. This is a $200 necklace. They sell for about $200 on eBay. So nice score from this tub. Very nice. So because this has nearly hit the 20 minutes, I may stop this video here and then do the next tub in the next video, because like I said, I don't want them to go over 20 minutes. So all up, this tub had yeah, a few bits of nice silver, and then the gold pieces that I showed you at the beginning. Please let me know if you know anything about the designers, or you recognize anything that I may have skipped past that could be something even better. And thank you again for watching. See you in the next video.